Hi guys, it's Caroline Perron, alias OOTA DABUN. You're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
You're from a musical family. Your mom was a singer. Tell us a bit about your childhood. Was it constant singing?
Yeah, all the time. My mom was singing Vicky Leandros, Adamo, Julio Iglesias, all the famous stars from back then, you know, in the 70s. Johnny Hallyday from France, and ABBA, of course. And I grew up, she was always singing. She was writing lyrics, and she's also a composer, and she's still doing it today. All my brothers and sisters are singing, plays instruments. It's a very, you know, talented family.
How many siblings do you have?
5.
5.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they're all looking up to you.
Well, you know, they have settled down. They have their own lives. Some of them, you know, most of them are very artistic, and 2 of them have their own career. I have one of my sisters that works in a bank, but she's still a very creative person, you know.
Ever thought on doing a duet with your mom?
I never thought about it, not at all. That could be interesting. We'll see, you know.
Well, you've been a top model. Tell us about your experience in the model business coming from a small town in northern Canada.
Well, first of all, my mother wanted us, you know, to do something with our lives. And she wanted to give us the opportunity to go further and to learn and to see much more. And I was 16 when I moved to Montreal, went back to school and to college, and I studied literature. And then I had my first contract for a French-Canadian designer. And I was not supposed to be there. It was really by coincidence because it was right before Christmas, and there was a model that canceled the job. She got sick, and that I always said, if you need me, I'll be there. And he called me, and then it started, and I had my first fashion show on TV. And I've always worked with him since then. And through that, then I moved to Toronto. I worked with an agency there, then went back to Montreal, and then I traveled the world. I went to Milan, I went to Paris, I went to Asia, I went everywhere.
That must be crazy for your family then, when you're calling late at night saying, "Well, I'm in Australia. I'm now in Europe. Wow, tomorrow I'm like in the Caribbean."
What a nice lifestyle. But you know, back then, it was not like today. Now we have access to internet. Everything is so quick. You FaceTime, video call, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But back then, it was not so easy, you know. So I had to wait in a particular moment, scheduled with my mother, and I had to tell her, "Ma, let's say in a week from now, I call you at this specific time, and this is how we would schedule our telephone talk."
Yeah, it's a different world now, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Everything is so fast. It's incredible. I love it because I can communicate with my family, with my friends, every day, every week, and we see each other. It's great, fantastic. And I just lost my grandfather a few days ago.
Oh.
And, you know, I had the chance to see my grandpa in the coma. He had water over his lungs, and the water was coming out of his mouth. And it was not possible to be there on time because when my mom called me, she says, "Caro, listen, Grandpa is in the hospital and he might pass away today or tomorrow." So I had no time to find a flight and to see him before. But she says, "You know, we can FaceTime. Do you want to see him?" I said, "Of course."
Wow.
I need to say goodbye. His spirit will never die, you know, and his spirit is living through us. And what a fantastic thing to have this opportunity to communicate so quickly. And I had the chance to tell him goodbye, that I love him, and rest in peace.
You did your version of Anikuni, which is a traditional known pretty much to all Native Americans. Why did you do that? Was that some kind of a connection to your own part of life, to your own, let's say, native soul?
Absolutely, because this is one of the first songs you learn. Your grandparents are singing that song to you when you're a baby. Anikuni, it's just, and so we learned that song at a very young age, and we grew up with this song. So it's a traditional song which is known from South America to North America.
When and how did you experience your first powwow? Was it later on in life?
I've been to different powwows in my life, and also at a young age, but I was many years without going back because I was traveling so much with my career and living between, different countries. And in 2008, I decided I missed that so much. And I went to Nipien, which is close to Ottawa. And then I experienced, once again, a powwow. And I felt so grounded and connected. I said, oh, God, I missed that so much. We gather, we're with people, and people are exchanging and sharing. And it's about singing, dancing, traditional. It's great for the soul.
You've met Starwalker there at a powwow, right?
Yeah, Starwalker. Yeah, he's a big star in Canada.
He is. He's like Hollywood's. He's like the Hollywood's Native American, put it that way.
Yeah, he's been in different movies with famous actors and so on. And he's a dancer, a painter, a singer. He does so much. He's always traveling around, and he will come back very soon because I'm preparing now a new single in German because I need to bring my message to in a different language. It's not only about one or two languages. It's important to be able to spread your message. And if you can do so, no problem. So I'm really pushing myself to learn the language, to sing in this language. And I want to bring Thomas Starwalker with me.
He called you Pocahontas, right?
Yes, he did. Well, back then I had, my long hair and the feathers and traditional outfit. And
I thought it would be a good idea to get a photo shot with a female, and then she was at the powwow, and I've addressed her and called her Pocahontas.
I passed by and he stopped me, and he actually called me over. Pocahontas, come here. And this was our first time that we met.
There is one Native American saying, which is alleged Cree, which is pretty popular in Europe, is that only after the last tree has been cut down and so forth. You, of course, know that. Yes. Well, this message, still needs to be spread. Yes.
I stand up to it, still, This is such a powerful message, and once humankind will realize that we don't need all of this, you know, then you are faced to battle against the truth, you know. And this is the reality, because everything that is out there, yeah, okay, it's great, and money and this and that, but you know, some people are destroying the planet. They're not taking care of Mother Nature. And, you know, it's not only about Native American, it's also about other people on this planet.
We all live on this planet.
We're all part of it. Yeah. We're all brothers and sisters. I don't care the color you are. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all energy. And we, you know, the nature is there for us. The animals are there for us. And there's so many bad things that we do to destroy everything that is around us, and not only with nature and animals, it's also with between each other as human being.
What do you like about Vienna?
Everything, basically. First of all, it's much warmer than in Canada. Okay, except in summertime. But it's pretty harsh. We have hard winters over there. So first of all, you know, here it's in Vienna, -4, 8 degrees, the coldest, but most of it's above 0. So, and I like everything about the quality. The quality is so good. About the food, no matter where you go, it could be in suburb, in small villages, it's still super high quality. I'm amazed about the service also. Everywhere the service, it's great.
You speak so many languages, but you do speak a little bit Viennese. Can you say one sentence in Viennese?
Ja, schau mal, tanzen wir schon. Bist du deppert, oder? Stuff like this.
Excellent. Yeah, but one more thing. Is it true that Falco's mom taught you how to cook goulash?
Yeah. And Wiener Schnitzel.
Really?
And at the time, I was with my dictionary, and I did not understand one word. She said, first of all, Caroline, das ist Hausschuhe. Und Straßenschuhe. Okay. Then Schuhe, I could associate what it meant. But in the kitchen, doing goulash und Schnitzel, she says Fleisch. But what is Fleisch? And then I have to think about how it's spelled. So I start with an F. FL. I go in my German dictionary and then, aha, Fleisch. Okay. Then I understood. Hi guys, it's Caroline Perron, alias OOTA DABUN. You're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
MULATSCHAG!